learn about the off-grid lifestyle and to be inspired to live your dreams, click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Hit the bell notification. There's the feral cat that I've been telling you about. Really like that cat, sitting there on top of the insulation pile. She's getting tamer all the time. She used to not let me get this close. Don't make any loud noises, and she's okay. I keep calling her she. She's not a she, she's a he. I grew up thinking that cats were females and dogs were males. That's what we always had, so I really enjoy that cat. There's other things I enjoy that I wanted to talk to you about today. I really enjoy sharing the off-grid lifestyle with you. I also enjoy inspiring you to live your dream, whatever that is. And that's what I say at the beginning of my video. To learn how to live the off-grid lifestyle and to be inspired to live your dreams, click subscribe. My dream isn't that complicated. You know, cutting some firewood. I can't tell you how much I actually have enjoyed doing that. I can't wait until the next time I get to cut some. I got some more trees up here I want to do. And as soon as it cools down a little bit so the snakes and ticks will go away, I'm going to get started on that again. But I really enjoyed showing you the entire experience. The experience of learning how to cut it, learning about chainsaws, learning about how to cut a tree down. I've enjoyed showing you a manual log splitter. I've showed you me building this tiny house, and like I said many times, that we're going pretty slow. You know, we're trying to spend $500 a month, build a tiny house, and it should have cost less than $5,000. Our goal has been $5,000 or less, and we're way under budget. Carolyn's found a lot of used material on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and Habitat for Humanity's restock shop. This would be the first actual house that I've built. I mean, I've built a dog kennel, you know, a good-sized dog kennel. I've built porches and different things. You know, I've done a lot with lumber, but never built a house. So this has been a learning experience, and learning how to make my mistakes and correct them for the next time. I made a mistake on this wall that isn't catastrophic, but if it had been on this wall, which I haven't built yet, it would have been pretty serious. So learning as I go. You know, I've enjoyed showing you finding a piece of property for $4,200 that is just awesome. I mean, I just can't tell you. This is paradise to me. I've enjoyed showing you the hard work. Now, I don't like using the word hard because it makes it sound like, oh, it's dreadful. It's not dreadful. It's quite peaceful. I like to call it vigorous work. Work is good for you. Somebody said once on the comment section, throwing all that firewood in the back of the truck's better than a membership at the gym. Oh my goodness, yeah. I've gotten in shape so fast. When I got here, man, I could barely work more than 10 minutes. But now, you know, when I have to quit work, I'm like, well, I'm still pretty fresh, pretty ready to go. When I was a nomad, believe it or not, the thing I enjoyed the most was sharing the adventure with you. I didn't like being a nomad. A lot of people will say, well, the only reason you have YouTube is to make money. Well, if you think that making money, you're going to get rich on YouTube anytime soon, it takes a lot of hard work. Now, I said vigorous work before. YouTube is hard work. It's not stressful. Well, most of the time it's not stressful. It can be stressful. It is a money opportunity. That being said, there are easier ways to make money. Maybe I could start a small engine repair shop. I've always enjoyed rebuilding engines, fixing engines, small engines, you know, lawnmowers, chainsaws, that kind of thing. But that being said, I've noticed that several of my subscribers are starting YouTube channels. And I really wanted to talk to you about that. It's not all fun and games. And I want to caution those who are starting the YouTube channel about haters, not trolls. There is a definite difference between a troll and a hater. And it takes you a while to learn this. So many people say, don't feed the trolls. I never feed the trolls. The trolls are easy to ignore. Usually, what they do is they come in, make their jab, and you never see them again. If you do see them, you know, it's 1 or 2, 3 times more. And after that, they're done with you. I mean, yeah, feeding those people, they just get a kick of going around from channel to channel to channel and just being ornery. It's a game to them. But it's the haters that can cause you the most problems. And it takes a long time to learn how to deal with haters. I've been doing YouTube almost 4 years, and sometimes it's still like, man. So I want to go through some of the things that they can do to you. Right now, I've been watching this one channel. They're just starting up their channel. Got a few, I don't know, 60 or 70 subscribers. And I already see one of my haters in the comments section of their videos. Now, you could say, well, that hater is just hating on you. No, he hates people that do not agree with him. He will tell you what to do, and if you don't do it, then he hates you. Now, what makes matters worse is there are channels, YouTube channels, dedicated to destroying other YouTube channels. He is subscribed to all those hate channels. These hate channels are absolutely vicious. And they'll do whatever they can do to try to get you arrested. For example, twice now since I've been on YouTube, I have been reported to the authorities for things that I have not done wrong. The first time was our little camper burned down. It was arson. When we were gone, there was a guy, a mentally ill guy, who was upset at the National Forest. Long story, don't want to get into it, but he burned my camper down. Well, the haters immediately came out, said I did it, that I burned down my own camper. Now, you would think, okay, what's the big deal about that? That's no big deal. What they do is you block them on your channel, okay, and they come in, they make this accusation, they slander you, which actually is probably liable because it's written. Slander is verbal. So they slander you, you block them. Well, here's what they do. They either go to another YouTube channel and they slander you over there, or they go to one of these hate channels and they slander you over there. These hate channels, what they try to do is build an audience to hate on you. They'll get a bunch of people together all hating you. Oh, look at him, he burned down his camper. And now it's a fact. They've absolutely decided it's a fact that that's what you've done. No matter how many times you try to clear the record, say somebody else did it, it's already done. Well, what they do then is they call the authorities in mass. The authorities will get 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 phone calls saying that guy in that forest had burned down his own camper. Well, then, of course, authorities have to do something because so many calls are being made. Recently, I had another complaint filed on me. Someone frivolously called the authorities and said I was dumping my waste into the creek. Of course, the authorities came out, did an investigation. Now, females even have a worse time. Single females. Single females get attraction of all the guys, you know, and they're all mean people, of course. And so they're flirting with you, and if you make the mistake of flirting with them back, now they think you're in love with them. Well, if you ever get a boyfriend, all of a sudden you are all these bad names. I'm not going to go through them all. And they will start making up stories about how you go around to different guys, just, you know, jumping from one guy to the next guy. Again, not going to use those bad words. And all of a sudden now you're just mud on YouTube. Now, the other things they do that just can infuriate you, they want to destroy your channel. I used to do live streams, live feeds, live streams. Well, one day I woke up and in my comment section, I had, I don't know, 50 or 60 death threats from different people. Now, it could be just one person who's got multiple accounts. They create multiple accounts to try to destroy your channel. I'll explain this in a couple details. Well, then I reported all that to YouTube. Well, these guys are smart. They know exactly what's going to happen. So when I reported all that, YouTube took away my ability to do live streams. I'm not allowed to do live streams anymore. So if you make income, because you make income, people can throw donations at you on live feeds called Super Chat. Well, now you've just lost that income. Another thing they like to do, a couple things, is they'll come in and watch your video for like 20 seconds and give you a thumbs down. They'll have multiple accounts, and it's just as fast as they can go from one account to the other account or the other account. They'll subscribe all their accounts. Let's say they got 100 accounts. They'll subscribe all 100 accounts. You're thinking, man, I'm doing great. Just got 100 subscribers. And then they'll unsubscribe those channels as soon as you get close to a mile marker. Oh, I'm about ready to hit 1,000 subscribers. And then they just kind of ding you down. They know every time you hit 1,000, they know that you've hit 1,000. So what they do is they take off 4 or 5 more subscribers. This isn't to discourage you to be a YouTuber, sharing your dream. It's to inform you of something that is glossed over. Many people say, just don't feed the trolls, they'll go away. That's true. Trolls do go away. Haters don't. I've got haters who are still hating me from the day I started, 4 years. They come in almost weekly basis, daily basis, and do the same thing over and over and over again. They hate you. There's nothing you can do about it. You can change your style. At some points in your YouTube career, you'll actually start making videos based on what the haters are telling you to do. Oh, you can't do that, you know, and so you change. It doesn't matter what you do. The other thing that is real helpful is having someone you can talk to about it. Carolyn has been my sounding board from the beginning. I could not do YouTube without her. Again, I'm not telling you not to do YouTube, but I hope I can encourage you to be aware of the potential stressors when you do YouTube. Thanks for watching.